James Murphy, tell me something great. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Today is a momentous day. Let me tell you why. It's been a crazy week, but let's do a quick race across Tennessee update. And this is really important today because it segues right into my coaching tool for the day. But so year to date, or should say month to date here, my position out of 19,000 is 7,279. So I keep dropping it down. Remember a couple weeks ago it was just to break 10,000 and 9,000. I'm all the way down to 7. I'm going to try to break 7, see if I can get into the 6,000s. I've done 483 out of the 634 miles, which puts me just over 75% completed. We're at 76.1%. And my estimated completion date, I started 19 days behind. I'm actually 21 days ahead of the completion date. But what I want to talk about today is, I mentioned this in one of my other videos, was how this whole goal came around, right? In the absence of having any marathons because of COVID and that, I started with just, hey, I found a little virtual half marathon to do. From there it expanded into, I wandered around and found and this is all since like June 14th or maybe. So we're only talking about the last, June, July, May, excuse me, it was May. So like the last 10 weeks, right? So in the last 10 weeks, this is when everything I'm going to transpire here happened. So I started looking around and I found the virtual half marathon, then I found the virtual 12-hour race, and then I found the 350-mile race, the Mountain to Sea Trail virtual 350-mile race, which I actually, when I hit my tennis shoes this afternoon, I'm going to top that. I will have completed that today with the 350 miles. Way in advance, almost 10 weeks in advance of that completion date, September 15th. And of course, then that led me to coming back and finding the race across Tennessee, which led me to my virtual race across America, which led me to, which I built and did, right, with all my family and all that. We talked about that before. And then it led to the possibility of, hey, since I'm doing the 350-mile race today, or finishing that today, the first one, what if I doubled down and did a second one? So I actually did 2 in the amount of time that it takes for one, because I really only have about 3 weeks left until this Tennessee deal is done. And then I'm like, okay, well, what's next? And that would take me, I have like 1 week maybe grace period if I took on a second 350-mile virtual race, Mountain to Sea Trail race before September. So that would run me through September 15th, just about. So people talk a lot about setting goals, and this is my coaching tip for the day. All of those opportunities came around from a gap or a loss, right? The loss of my Martha's Vineyard Marathon and these things I was going to do with clients and some things. But look what focus creates. I have 2 points on this. Look what focus creates. I just started with something small, then it led to something else, and led to something else, and led to something else, and led me to expand my entire mindset of what I even thought was possible for myself, or was even in the realm of a possibility for myself, which was setting up a 3-mile race across America, committing to that other goal. Now I'm expanding it again by saying, hey, I never thought that not only would I do 1, but 2 of these 350-mile races in the time that most people are doing 1. So where your focus goes, energy flows. And people always want to know, hey, if they talk themselves out of their goals way too much, it's like, look, I want to do this, but I want to be here, but there's all this stuff in between and I can't deal with all that stuff. But things happen as you engage with your focus, right? Your energy goes into that, and it's only through the pursuit of that in the engagement day to day to day to day to day that you start to see all of the other opportunities and the areas that you can grow and the ways that you can grow as you're moving towards that goal. So you have to think about your goals, or I encourage you to think about your goals kind of like a living document, a living will. It's like they're always getting updated, they're always getting tweaked, they're always getting adjusted as you go, and they keep moving. And so the last part is this, which is if you don't know where to go, look at where you are and ask yourself, what's the next natural extension of where I am in terms of a goal? Because every goal should have a natural extension of an additional achievement or the next achievement. You don't have to stop and recreate the wheel and start a whole new career and do this other stuff. You're already doing things in your life that you love and you enjoy. And so build from that. Use that as a foundation to move forward. And that's my coaching tip for the day. Every goal should have a nice, successful flow into another one, even if you can't see it yet. So take care, keep running your race. I'm gonna go break the doors off this 350 miles, celebrate another race completed, and already signed up for the other one. And you continue to run your race in your way, doing your success in your life, and we'll talk to you soon.